Hello, this is the home of Guns and Horsepower, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your mass airflow sensor. And I want to say thanks to Justin Henderson for giving me the idea for this video. If your car has a rough idle or poor throttle response or even a sudden loss of power, a dirty mass airflow sensor may be the problem. The mass airflow sensor is located between the airbox and the throttle body, somewhere in this path. On this one, it's right after the airbox, and I think that's pretty typical for most vehicles. Now, if your mass airflow sensor has screws on the top of it, like this one here, then it can be removed from the housing to be cleaned. If it does not have the screws, then you're going to have to remove the whole housing to be able to get to the mass airflow sensor. Or you can remove the airbox if that's easier and just expose the inside of the housing. On this particular 5-liter Mustang engine, I have to use a tamper-resistant Torx bit. This right here. It's a T20. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but what makes it a tamper-resistant is it's a normal Torx bit, but in the center, let's see if I can get that. Yeah, you can see that. There's a hole in the center of the bit that goes around a pin that's in the center of the screw there. You'll need that to remove it because I'm pretty sure most mass airflow sensors use the same type of screw head, so it's not easily removable. Alright, well, I guess what's next is we'll go ahead and remove the sensor, and I'll show you how to clean it. Okay, now I'm all set up here. I got my Torx. You can see it there. I just don't have enough light to, there you can tell it has a hole in the center there. First we'll start by removing the screws. Okay, I think we got it loose. Double check, make sure they pull it out. Oh, well, it's still in there a little bit. Okay, we got that loose. I got my rubbing alcohol over here in the cap. You see that there? Alright, got a couple cotton swabs. Go ahead and soak them now in the alcohol. Don't want to get too drippy. And now we'll pull the sensor out. Be very careful. Okay, let's see if you can see that there. Alright, that's the little wire filaments we're trying to expose and clean. Now be very careful that you don't damage these at all. Don't touch them with your fingers. Also, the oil on there will contaminate it. Okay, we'll basically wipe it. There's one on the back side here. I don't know if you can see, I'm too far out of frame. Oh, almost lost my screws. There we go. If you can see, there's two of them there. There you go. We'll get both of them. Just want to wipe it very gently. This one's not dirty at all, so there's nothing really to show. After you get it wiped clean, recommend you use a dry end. Just kind of wipe over the filament there. Real nice. Oh, got a little. That's one more thing. Make sure you don't leave any lint. There we go. Just in case I got my fingers on there, I'll touch it up one more time. Okay, that's it. Now we have to slide it back in, and this part you gotta be very careful that you don't hit it on the housing. So you wanna down there, be very slow. Get it past the housing, and there we go. And now just simply screw the screws back in. Make sure that's positioned properly. And these particular screws here, one of them here has white paint on it that came on it from the factory, and I'll show you how far to tighten it. You just line up the paint marks right to the tip. You don't want to tighten it too much, but you also don't want it to come loose. Alright, so there you have it. There's how you clean your mass airflow sensor if you're able to remove it from the housing. Now if you're unable to remove it from the housing, you're not going to be able to use this alcohol and swab method. You're not going to be able to get access to it. A lot of times they have it behind a mesh screen, like right in here. There's a mesh screen that goes in front of the filaments that are on the sensor, and you won't be able to get to it with the swab. So in that instance, you'll have to purchase the specialized aerosol mass airflow sensor spray cleaner to do it that way. But other than that, it's a pretty simple process. As you can see, the only thing really necessary is the specialty bit here to get to the Torx screws, resistant torque, tamper resistant Torx, excuse me. And other than that, it's a pretty simple process that takes care of a lot of rough idle, non-responsive throttle, loss of power issues can be taken care of simply by cleaning that right there. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks again for watching. Please browse the channel and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again.